Hello everyone, I'm Greek Luke, thank you for joining me, and welcome back to episode 58 of Factorio with the C-Block mod, where I think we have finally decided on a design for our electronic circuit production, yep. And we're just gonna test that out. So let's just get some resources in before we build everything, I guess. So this needs to be copper and tin. Oh, let's start there. And tin. That part need, the first part needs to output to one of the sides of this belt. Then we need fuel in for this part. So that should be taken care of. And yes, we do have the half belt of tinned copper wire. I guess everything here is supposed to be done, but for now, let's just keep it so we can see if we get any trouble. Now we need carbon on the other side of this belt. Oh, these need to be rotated. So that works. Good. Now we're making components. Then we need basic circuit and solder in on this belt. You go in there. And this will come in here. And then we need iron on this one. And then we have the output, hopefully. And we're just putting that next to our solder, I guess. Good. One part more done. Where's the input for this with iron? Oh, here. So that needs to be copied on onto all of these. I did use all my builds, so let's just go grab more. And let's stop this from blinking. Let's get this, I guess. Well, my normal philosophy is that I don't want to research anything that I don't need before I need it. It would be nice with better radars though, and now we should be getting electronic circuits. So I guess we do need that. Do we need underground? Not really. Anything else we need? Maybe more nanobots? Well, we still have 100 here. I don't think so right now. We could balance this build, but it's only half a build. Maybe we should still do it though. Nah, let's not. We might at some point make another setup identical to this to make the other half of the build, but only after we know we need a lot of the electronic circuits, because it is full builds of iron and it would then be a full build of basic circuit and solder. But yeah. Let's just help along, yeah. Is that all? Now, we do have some output problems here, and input problems apparently. But we pretty much expected that. We need to get more inserter capacity to fix that. Or we would need just more space for everything for more inserters. So for now, we are gonna be okay with this. Also, just copper in here is a little bit... Could make a longer underground belt here and have copper input fed from here instead. With 90 degrees inserters, but yeah, let's not do that right now. We have electronic circuits and that's all we wanted. Okay. So I'm starting to think that we really want to put some steel on this build. And we don't have the proper smelting recipe yet, but we could just make a iron into steel smelting setup up here or something, just to get it on there. I think that would be nice. And after doing that, we probably need more iron then. Anyway, we would rather do it. Steel from this stuff. And what if we just wanted 7.5, I guess. That's not really something we're gonna do, but that would be a lot of machines, I guess. We are just gonna settle with maybe 3. No, we are gonna settle with a lot less than this. But at least from this we see that we need to... Actually need more than 2 furnaces for each assembling machine. But I think we will just make it 2 to 1. And do we have any furnaces? We do. I think we mainly need the iron, or the steel, at least for now, for... what is it called? Well, the machines building our production machines. So in this area, I guess, where we're storing everything, you will input red hot plates. And you will make steel. I guess we're just combining the fuel and the iron here. Oh, that's not aligned. My bad. So everything goes down there. Good. Did we put anything on a belt that we shouldn't have? I don't think so. And black power. And for some reason I decided to build it up here, so we need to output on this side. Good. That's some steel. How or where do we want it? We want it on this belt. And of course it's gonna be a little bit of a mess to get it down there, but I think we will manage. We might need to remove this though, so we can't get from there to there. Something like that. I guess we do want a small chest here. How out here? Let's just put a power board right there. And we're just saving 2 stacks, I guess. Or storing 2 chests. And then I think we'll just go tear down the steel production that we had up here. The bootstrap setup. Good, and we don't really need this, but it's not something I'm worried about forgetting about. And if I do, it's not a problem. So we are just researching that already. This needs to go as well. I guess we will just... We don't need that much storage. But we do need some. Maybe not. We can just put this in a junk chest or warehouse somewhere else, I guess. Where do we want junk to be stored? I guess it's just gonna be down here. Yeah. Let's put it here, I guess. Anything else? I guess. And let's maybe just get rid of all our junk chests all over the place. Don't need that much stone. I don't need the armor, nor the pistols, nor that pistol. Okay. Let's actually just... This will make it easier to... Well, find all of the junk that we pick up. But we had some chests up here. Let's just get rid of... Or just one, maybe? Let's get rid of that. And I'm probably forgetting about other chests, but for now, this is all I'm doing. Because we need to find out what the next part of our plan is. And I guess it's gonna have something to do with green science. I seem to remember that we lacked something for it. Maybe other than this, but maybe this was just it. But let's start making some of these, because I am annoyed about not being able to see everything. And this won't solve all of that problem, but it will be a little bit easier to maintain sight of everything then. Yep. Repair pack's done. I think we're just stopping with the science until we get green now. It is just green and not the nature stuff, right? Yes. Well, there's some nature stuff here, but what does this require? That's not something I want to do right now. Let's just be honest. Oh, is this junk as well? Yes. What about that? Well, the fish is a little bit junky, but we probably need to kill some biters soon, so... or some worms, I guess. Oh, that's probably good enough. So... now we've isolated this a little bit, but it doesn't take the green science anyway. That's right, we needed these labs. And we can make these now. Let's just make 4 to begin with, I guess. We're also looking a bit into getting power from all of our hydrogen here. I'm probably not gonna do it with all of these, but maybe for the new setup, to just have it be a little bit more self-sustainable. But I guess now that we have the green labs, we can actually... well, let's get rid of that. Do we want to save this? I will save this for a little bit, just because I know that I often get confused about my ratios and stuff. And this might help. We have green science, or red science here. And I guess we can just... is this the right one? Green science in its own production block. So I want what? Is it just 1 per second? Yes. We can do all of that, and we can do that. This can feed directly into this, and then feed directly into that, and into this, if we wanted to. That is quite a long chain. We do need to put in more things along the way. Let's actually pin this. This part is easy, and that just goes directly in there. This stuff is the more advanced stuff, so let's look into that first, I guess. And let's just have a look. Can we use the small electronics assembling machines for this? Yes. At least for these parts, not for the science itself. So that's fine. Oh, what about this? Yep. We need a bunch of these feeding into each other, and then we just need a long row of this. Okay. Do we want more labs than the 4 of each that we have now? I think we're just gonna make 4 more of each. And the green ones does take red ones, so we're making 8 more reds. Well, let's just get into, not that one, but this one. So iron in. Let's not have the robots help too much right now. need that transferred to this, to this, to this, and then onto a belt. Because we can't feed 12 assembling machines from or directly from this. But then we also need to feed them other stuff along the way. Lead to this, copper to this, and tin and basic circuits to that. So this might not be the best setup. Let's just get rid of that. So, thinking that everything goes upwards, feed it directly sideways, I guess. Something like this. Have what? Iron coming in here. I really shouldn't put that down, just use ghost prints. So this is iron on half a belt to start with. I guess just tin copper wire on the other half, because then we can just run this onwards to the next part of the setup. So we need this twice. Transfer. And then we need lead in here. So that's going from a belt here. And we need copper in here, so I guess we're doing some underground belts here. Copper in. We could also have inputs on this side, of course. We need lead, and we need tin, and we need basic circuits. So we do need another 2 belts. And we need the output from this to run north. So lead doesn't need to go on from here, right? No, it does need to go up to this machine as well. I guess we would want to make something that can actually be expanded on. So we don't really want to limit ourselves too much in that regard. So maybe we're actually taking the output from these machines and running them down and to another column of this stuff. Just because then it's easier to expand on this and the science production itself separately. And just to check, we don't need this for any other recipes, right? No, just for this. How about this? There. For a light source. What do we need that for? Base labs. So I guess that is something we are gonna handcraft or specially craft later. Not on the bus at least, or not directly from the bus. No reason to put this on the bus, just to have it for one other use. But yeah, let's just assume that we're taking the output from here and running down. Yeah. Repin this, because apparently you can add stuff to it but can't remove it again. So, do we want these on separate lines? I don't think so. Are we ever gonna make more than 7.5 of this per second? Probably not. And if we do, we probably have better build at that point, so I don't think that would be a problem. So this is all of our output from this full production line. Transfer, output, I guess. And this part actually can just be where we want it, because we have all the inputs for it there, and we're outputting to that build. So how do we want to do that? Well, if we want this to be expandable as well. Again, two of these fits together with this part of the setup, so we just have to scale all of it together, not separately. I think we can just do this. At least I hope so. And yeah, we need a lot more space for power, but we'll figure it out at some point here. Are we good on this? No, we needed what? Copper in here, but that's from this belt. Why am I wrong? This was iron. This is the output from lead and lead. Then this is copper. Lead needs to be out here. This needs to take lead from there. We mix lead and copper, so this takes copper from there. And then this needs tin. Maybe we should put copper on a belt out here, just because this can already reach it. And then if we have tin along with the lead here, this can reach that. That seems fine-ish. Let's see if we can power everything up here, I guess. If we move this up there, that powers a lot. And I guess same with this. Is this powered by anything? Yes, it is. Okay. So that is the full setup, right? That. And then we need to fix the inserters, but let's just get this in the right spot first. And let's just give ourselves a little bit of extra space at the bottom here, because we do need to mix some belts. input, input, input. Input, transfer, input of lead, transfer, input of copper, transfer, and input of tin that is on the lead belt, and then an output. I think that's good. This is a power pole from another setup that is powering this stuff. That's not the greatest. Also, let's just remember to put those on the near side of the belt. And just power here. Yes, we also had there actually, so that's good. That should fix everything. I think so. Okay, so we had iron and tinned copper wire on this belt. But let's start from this side, because we want to squish everything that way. So this is copper only. And this is lead and tin. No, lead and tin, yeah. And this is tinned copper wire and iron. And then we're still taking some of this space that's a little bit annoying. So we didn't even need to try and squish this as close together as possible. That goes out there anyway. No, wait, we don't need this on the bus, we need it to go over to science production. But let's get some resources in, then we can probably figure this out a little bit easier. So this is lead and tin. Let's grab some more underground belt. And more normal belt, maybe some more splitters as well. Is that everything we need? Probably not, but let's have a look at this. Why are we putting... Oh, I did make mistakes here. Did I? Fuel belt and no fuel onto the stone belt, right? Let's hope not. There we go. And let's just make that old radar into a new one. And we wanted to make 4 more of these green circuits. Nanobots, not really. point, so we just use normal assemblers for this. That's only 8, but let's just set them up first. Not that that's really a big problem or anything. 8, 10, 12. I didn't finish this though. And that's lead. Then tin. Oh, we already had tin. Okay. So it's just iron and tin to copper wire. Is tin... Wait. Oh, tin copper wire is something we decided to produce locally. That's something I didn't take into account here. I do have everything needed for it, but we don't have the space. So if we had a copper belt there, then an empty belt... Oh, no, a tin belt there. And then an irrelevant belt. No, that's our output belt. And we want output to the far side of it. Could we produce these on our production column? Because we are producing normal assembling machines. Well, we probably should, but for now I'm just manually crafting. We have a chest with iron gear wheels somewhere. Yeah, gonna need to make more iron production at some point here. That would be nice at least. Then we can start scaling stuff. But back to this problem. So we had these and we need iron in from here. And then we need to do this. We need to make this. And for that we need to make this. Transfer this, transfer this. Input this, input this. Input for this is all the way out here. Maybe we can just do something like that instead. Have the input out here with underground belts under. Transfer. Tin in. Tin transfer. Or tin copper wire transfer. Don't need this for anything else, right? So we don't even need to put it on here, as I was talking about. It is just for this. Okay. Good to know. Maybe that actually makes it a little bit easier. So if we just mirror this up here, that should work. Iron goes under there. Tin should be here. Copper should be there. this should work, but we need to move everything up. And we end up with something like this. I think we need to push that in there, and of course have... No, we don't even need twice the... Yeah, we do. Sorry, I'm confusing it with this. It's this that we need to replace with this. Okay. Yeah, so we need to push everything. But unfortunately, that's all we have time for in this episode. So thank you all for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.